Yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dealer. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Whoa, won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is the receiver turn running back, Cordero Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 21, check.
Here's Foles. One fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now
the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
To Paris
If you're
Campbell.
a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Hines, the ball carrier. Danny Trevathan on the tackle.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Complete to
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
And the
That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
They'll run on first down. Hines.
Naheem Hines.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
On the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, it's Hines. And he only manages a couple
Naheem
here down to
Hines,
about the
the ball
38-yard line.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle.
We're going to play really good run defense when we're playing a 3-4. Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're going to just roam and hit.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he gets halfway home
Jonathan
from the 4
Taylor,
down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yards he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his sport.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown,
Naheem Hines hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead.
For the extra point.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 7, Bears nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look at your play sheet and say this is what the problem is.
The ball
let's find out who my
playmakers
are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Shake down, baby. Yeah.
I got homies that can sleep. I'm highly favored, don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience.
Now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
Now Foles. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nick Foles.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
3rd down and 18.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check 55, Mike. Army. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All right, block 15.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Give them a rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no fail.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. For the right hash here, should be an easy one.
26-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Nick Foles sacked.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
12. Watch it, 5. Watch the screen. Watch girl. Screen.
Foles. And boy, that one drops in sooner. It may have been a fumble.
Allen Robinson.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Hines, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Stay there. Real 80. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, 58 is a mic. Go room. You're not ready.
From the 36, Rivers. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Rivers.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. They'll have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. set up as blockers. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But
no gain
what's
on
the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it.
28-yard line.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
The Bears on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 55. Here we go. What we got? What we got? Check 6 guys.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it, push it, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Pickup brings up second
and 4. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Complete.
Give them a gain of 38. That's how you draw up the run pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I know that on draft day, Jonathan Taylor was disappointed he didn't go in the 1st round, but when he heard his name called in the 2nd round by the Indianapolis Colts, he had to be jumping up and down with excitement because of their big, strong, physical offensive line. And you put that with his downhill running style, and you get a perfect combination, the perfect storm for a young guy coming into the league. 225 pounds, sub-4 at the combine. He's going to get plenty of opportunities to be a battering ram.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 17. Bears nothing.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. Thank you, Dan. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bears on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Here you go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good.
A nice pick on the 23 on the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
line. Real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Last stop! Last stop!
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
43-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Know your job! Hey, someone. Mike 55! Mike 55! Silver! Check! 55! Check! 55!
Throws with a throw caught by Patterson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Daryl Patterson.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
Under 10! Under 10! 10!
And that's going to be incomplete.
Intended
The
for
coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
In a 4th down.
This defense now can make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Pulls on the handoff. Here's Cole. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
By the Colts.
Unfortunately for him, last week was in the indication we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw
at the 21-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down, Colts.
Check 59, Mike is 50.
First down, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Rivers pass.
No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained,
at the
so they're behind
42-yard
schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's getting the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the first down.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 41, Rivers. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Complete to Jonathan
Taylor.
Touchdown,
his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance here in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start the half.
Good.
A big play there on a catch and run. 57 yards.
First and 10.
Barely
At the
time to catch our
22-yard
breath.
line.
Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Robinson.
Allen Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer.
For the 2-point conversion.
Check nickel.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Rivers and the Colts going to come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Quick throw here to Hilton.
Rivers
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Check 31.
On second down, it's Taylor, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Taylor, the Colts ball carrier.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On third down, Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
Rivers pass.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
9 yards. First down,
Good catch there by Jack Doyle, who went to the Pro Bowl in 2019, but now has a new quarterback in Phillip Rivers, and he wants to be the Antonio Gates that Phillip Rivers threw to with the Chargers.
Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Colts.
Rivers on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Rivers
he was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And now bring up second down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
5 yards.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Reception there by T.Y. Hilton, and he absolutely terrifies defenses when he gets downfield. Speed, shifting his excellent hands. 5 1,000-yard seasons in his career.
They'll throw again. Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Caught inside by Hilton. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Complete to number 13.
Contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Good. Makes the score Colts 31, Bears 6. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
1st and 10.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
On 1st down, Hines. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers flushed out right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Back now on Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Red! Let's get some penetration here.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards to pick up there.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Tight dog. Hey, go orange. Boys, 58, it's Mike. That's what I do.
They run with Hines. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Naheem Hines, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy,
of a yard.
but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
To throw on third down. Rivers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Son, run 80. 58's the Mike. I got you, son. I got you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down
When you look
at
at
the
the
4-yard
geography
line.
we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Check, crouch.
They'll run for it with Hines. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Naheem Hines with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Colts just continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there. 55.
Now Foles. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The ball carrier. Eddie Goldman on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
from
and
the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll complete this game with his tight end. And he works it past the 30,
Rivers
almost to the 25.
Complete to Evan Ingram. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, Hines. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
He was brought down
on any
by
running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They get the sack quickly to the left side. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Number 13.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take
it's
it
a gain of
as
3.
they convert on 4th down.
First down, Colts.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Left. 36.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Open man right side is Ingram. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Ingram.
Pass complete.
No gain on the play.
But no gain.
No yards.
And
Yeah, you file that as unsuccessful.
17
Yeah, you
yard
do,
line.
don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
no
yards.
yardage. Okay.
Check 52.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So that'll back them up 5. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open space inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go
1st and
forward.
10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson.
A running play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings
On
up
2nd and 9.
9.
Trubisky.
At the
Open
Colts'
man, Taylor
34-yard
Gabriel.
line.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 18. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. See, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Rivers here to throw. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Sector 90, round 80. Buffalo 1, Buffalo 1. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A gain of 15.
Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50. Now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Use an abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points